Hello, beautiful people. I first of all want to say big thank you for you to coming to my channel. I am really grateful for that. Today we're gonna have full moon reading. We're gonna talk about what type of truth needs to come up, what is no longer needs to be hidden. I'm gonna pull some cards about how can you release what is no longer serving you so that you can move forward. We also gonna see what opportunity is emerging for you. And we're gonna finish this reading with the messages from the universe. This is gonna be pile 1. This is gonna be pile 2. Now, please feel free to pause this video and meditate on cards, or if you already know, just go to the description box and you will find timestamps there. And I'll see you in a couple seconds. Hello, group 1. This is your reading. So we're gonna start with what has been manifested for you since the new moon. I want to remind you that this is a full moon reading. So what I see here is that you made significant progress in your choices. I see that your choices became much healthier. It can relate to your body, it can relate to your emotional body. There definitely has been some changes, but I also see that with this clarifiers cards here is that this woman, Queen of Pentacles, maybe these healthy choices are associated with your material stability, maybe your relationship with money. And I also see it's for some of you, but for others of you also it can be for both. I see that there you created this kind of like momentum, even if you set an intention to manifest wealth, and if you didn't get the wealth that you wanted yet, I want to let you know that you created a momentum for that and you improved your situation and you made the first step, and it's great. And maybe it's not even the first step, it might be, further steps, but you just want to let you know that you moved forward, you grew up from the previous situation, and that all that matters, you made progress. And also see that perhaps there was someone coming into your life, and maybe this person can be your old friend or your ex-partner. Not necessarily this person needed to come into your physical, might be coming to your let's say dreams or something like that. But I see for most of you this person was actually reaching out to you, and maybe just checking out what you're doing, and maybe he wanted to, or she wanted to ask you for forgiveness, or just maybe starting over, something like that. That's what I see. It's what happened, what you have manifested since the new moon. Next, we move toward what type of truth it needs to come up. So what I see here is that I see that you have to be courageous and be open to your journey. You have to be open to your own light. And if you've been feeling kind of stagnant, maybe you've been feeling like your material situation is pretty nice with this card, 10 of Pentacles. Like it seems that you have most of the material things, but there is still something else that you need. It doesn't feel like complete and full. Then then you need to know that you are in a process to step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, you might be feeling very comfortable too. And if you are feeling very comfortable, like I see that the spirit wants you to know that you need to start on some creative endeavor and really dive into your soul gifts. Don't just focus on the physical world, on the matrix. There's so much more that your soul needs to accomplish in this life, and it's not just about fitting in into the people and their egos, into the agenda that is in the system that is currently on our earth. I see that you are the light. You are supposed to be the light and shine and enjoy. Another truth that is coming in, I hear, is that a more joyful period in your life is coming. And for this period to come, I see that you need to do what really what makes you feel joy, not something that makes you feel stagnant, not something that makes you feel bored, but something that really sparks you inside. That will bring you true joy, and this is destined for you. It is destined for you. Okay, let's move forward. We're gonna see how you can release something that is no longer serving you, and so that you can move forward. I see here with this new moon in Leo is that confidence is your biggest key, right? Again, Leo is all about being in the spotlight and show the world who you are, what you are. And we also see Leo, for me, it's kind of like solar plexus energy. And this card, Joy, here is also, they are both kind of solar plexus energy. And this girl here, she's also, like kind of in the spotlight, and she doesn't care what's going on around her. She's just being in her own vibe. In her own vibration, right? And her own mood. And yeah, I see that you have to know that you are more than you think. And if you feel that maybe you might not be ready for something because you don't have certain skills or something, I want you to know that your soul knows it. Your soul might have been trained for that for a long time. It all lives inside of you. Don't follow your fear. Be confident in yourself, because you are much, much more than this who you think you are. Okay. We also see here that, again, work through your fears. I see that some transition you are going through, and a really big rebirth is taking place right now. I'm sorry, I'll just drink a little bit water. Yeah, there is a really need to follow your true self rather than your ego, because ego is the one that will always be fearful and act from the place of fear, right? And true self is the one that knows that it is all that it is. It has everything it needs already, everything within you. And with this card, as you see, it's about holding your vision. Know what you want, it's important, and focus on what you want rather than focus on what you don't want or don't you need. Don't focus on the lack, focus on the bigger picture, and you will get there. About new opportunities that are coming to you with this full moon, I see that you are definitely standing up for yourself. You are finally embracing your uniqueness, who you are, and you're showing your soul gifts. You're showing your truth, And I see that you also stepping up in your true in your North Node. We got two cards here. This card talks about North Node, step out of your comfort zone, and this card here also talks about North. So I see that this full moon gonna be very significant for you, because it helps you to step into your destined path. It's about what you need to do in this lifetime. I see it's gonna be very important for you. And remember that some people will not agree with you, some people will not follow you, some people will judge, not agree. But it doesn't matter, because these are not your people. You don't need to be likable by everyone. Because if people don't like you, they just don't resonate on the same vibration as you. Especially if you're very super high vibration, they won't just understand. But it doesn't mean that you need to cheapen yourself. Never cheapen yourself. Be your true self. I see that it's going to be very important, and I feel like you're opening up. You're opening up to your to spirituality, to your divine source, to your soul, to your higher self. So this is amazing things. I see that you're stepping out of the comfort zone, and I see that with this card also, people who are your soulmates, who vibe on the same vibration as you, are coming into your life. If you've been experiencing a period of loneliness, maybe you've been experiencing that you don't have anyone to talk to who would really understand, I see that it is coming. Once you are being your true self, you will attract people who are also them true selves, right? But you won't be attracting your soulmates if you are pretending to be someone else. This is not how it works. And with the clarifiers here, I see that it's going, like, the new opportunities that are coming your way are gonna talk more about your passion, what your true heart really wants. And I see there's gonna be some new energy. There might be someone new coming into your life and bringing this new energy of ambitions. And I see that it's also coming really fast. We have wants and wants here, right? Also number 8, I think it talks about your abundance as well, material success. And I feel with this card, Knight of Cups, that you also gonna feel more and more complete and full on your own. It's like you're really stepping into your higher self. You are stepping into your full potential. You see that you are so full and complete, and you're just feeling great. You are not looking for any external pleasures, because you have it all. I'm sorry for the sound. So yeah, I was saying that this is it's beautiful things. You are stepping more into your passion, into what your heart wants. And with the final message here, it's the message from the universe. I see that you are making this type of quantum jump. You are really moving very fast. And again, it's important for you to have faith. And the universe wants you to know that you will make a significant and quick progress if you have faith. And they believe in you too. Believe in yourself. Again, it's the confidence card, right? Also, be careful, or not be careful, but I see that the universe is sending you lots of signs, and I think you've been seeing them. So be aware of the signs, because the universe always can contact with you. It always contacts you. It always communicates with you. So please be aware, because it will help you on your path, right? And of course, it's not maybe for every one of you, but I see that universe wants you to know that you have lots of spiritual gifts. And if some of you are deciding to step into spiritual path, that is what you need to do. This is what is meant for you. And I see also that you are expanding your spiritual gifts. You are a healer, and the world needs to know about you. You're also very creative. But what also can help you with your spiritual gifts is taking care of your lower chakras, right? It's super important. I see that taking care of your solar plexus, because we again got this joy card and new moon in Leo. There are lots of yellow. I see that being in your own power will motivate you, and confidence is a big key for your spiritual gifts as well. So, and final card we have is just accepting for who you were in the past, accepting your old self, accepting people who were in your life, finding peace with your shadow self. Don't hate on your old self if you've done something, wrong. Maybe you think you've done something wrong. Don't think that you've done something wrong. It was all for your soul growth. It was all for your good. But now you are not the same person anymore. And the universe wants you to let you know that you made so much progress. And you are not the same. And if there is someone coming back into your life, if there are some things, situations, patterns are coming back, know that you have the power to not get back on them. You have the power to accept this part of you, but you don't need to act on it. Just surrender. Work with your shadow. I see that you might be vulnerable for some time. But this is beautiful, because you will connect with the source. I see that you are being aligned. And once you surrender, you will also harmonize with your old, with your present, with your future. I'm saying with your past, with your present, with your future, with people who maybe betrayed you, maybe yourself who you thought betrayed yourself. Yeah, I see harmony, temperance. So this was your reading, group 1. If you resonated, please let me know in the comments. And if you want to support my channel, then click the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Hello Pile 2 viewers, welcome to your full moon reading. So first of all, we're gonna talk about what has been manifested for you since the new moon. What I see here is that you definitely improved your communication. Your throat chakra might been very healthy recently. You healed it, at least to some extent. I see that there was maybe some type of unexpected change. Something has fallen, and that has been that fall, because it had reason for that. And it's, the Tower card is not the most comfortable card to have in the tarot reading, and I see that still it was for the better. And that can be anything, like maybe the lies, the hidden truths that was somewhere there came up to the surface. Maybe the situation got very intense, and things just fall apart. But even though it might be very uncomfortable for you, still, it was all for the better, because with this card, communication is the key. I see that definitely your way of communicating your truth improved significantly. Also, if you were maybe in a relationship with someone, there are some changes in your communication. Maybe it was easier for you to communicate, or the opposite. Maybe it was worse for you to communicate. Maybe that tower actually talks about things not going the way you want to go in the communication. Take what resonates with you. But I still see that even though it didn't go the way you wanted, it was still for the best, because you learned how to communicate properly. It improved your communication in the long run. Then we gonna talk about what truth needs to come out. What are some of the hidden things, maybe mental blocks that are stopping you from achieving what you for you to move forward. So with this card, dissipating, and also emotions are running high, and also this Knight of Cups, I see that there is a need for you to take action. I think you've been told, I just feel this energy with this card, is that you've been telling yourself stories, and I feel like maybe other people also have been affecting you, influencing you in this way, and you just begin to believe it. Maybe you are affected by someone else's energy. It might be the actual person who you are talking to, or that actually can be just someone you are watching on TV or YouTube, or that affected the way what you think about yourself. And I see that you living in illusions, kinda. And with this card, emotions are running high, this is actually a very amazing card to get in readings, because it means that whatever you step your foot on will work, and it will be successful, and you will be very successful. It talks about everything, both about relationships, career, moving, like any choices you make, it's gonna be anything you want, like your dreams are gonna come to fruition. But for this to come to fruition, you first need to take action, some type of action, so that you create the momentum, so that you change your energy, right? Because really, pile 2 viewers, I really want you to pay attention to what type of stories you're telling yourself. I see there is a need to, I'm not trying to tell you to be realistic here at all, because I feel like this is the worst advice like anyone can ever give to anyone about being realistic, because we're the ones creating our world, we're the ones creating our life, and there is no need to be realistic, seriously. But at the same time, I feel that maybe you're living too much in your head at the moment, and you maybe forget to live physically, move physically. So yes, I just want to let you know that take an action, and of course take inspired action, right? Then also with this Knight of Cups, I see that maybe you are coming and offering someone something, or this person is coming to offer you something. Or maybe you have to be aware of who offering you things, and who offering the help, because I think there's remember to always listen to your own intuition. Of course, you might have friends, you might have good friends, you might have supporters, counselors, yet the only person who knows the best about your situation is yourself. So I think there is really a need for you to listen to your own gut, even though the people might be very pure, very innocent. Still, remember to listen to your own intuition. All right, then we're gonna talk about how can you release anything that is no longer serving you, so that you able to move forward. Well, with this card here, I see that you need to get rid of anything that is not for your, that it does not make you feel light. For example, here the first card I got when I was shuffling for your pile, it was Fool, and Fool is he doesn't have anything, like the only thing he has, it's very necessary mandatory things, maybe some water bottle or something like that. He doesn't have much, and he's just getting the energy from his source. He trusts the universe, he trusts his path, he's going to the direction that takes him, and he surrenders and just knows and believes. And I see there's a need for you to somewhat become this type of fool, so nothing holds you back. This fool, this person here, doesn't have anything or anyone who holds him. And this is why he feels so light and just being inspired and surrendered. He's ready to take new beginning. But before really going to the new path and getting this new beginning, you have to face your shadows. You have to face some type of unhealthy behaviors that are present in you. I see you might have some like addictive tendencies. You might have addictive tendencies. They can relate to anything, some negative food pattern. You might be doing, you might overeat, you might emotionally eat to soothe your emotions. You might, not always taking care of yourself. Maybe you are being codependent on someone else, maybe putting your happiness in others' hands. The list can be so long. I can't, of course, name everything, but I'm pretty sure that you know what it is you have to let go. That can relate to some type of person that you have to let go, because it keeps you in chains and stops you from the beginning, from stepping into the new beginning. Also, with these cards here, I see there's some type of like fight mode. Maybe you are fighting, arguing with someone, and it's like you cannot really come to common ground. It's like everyone is just like pulling on themselves, and it's quite uncomfortable here, because it seems like no one really wants to listen, and everyone is just kind of like playing not together, but for their own selfish gains. And I see that in order for you to move forward, maybe you have to make the first move and just offer your own understanding here and compassion, and make the first move into making this, to release this conflict, right? Because this will make you feel much better. Maybe you need to say sorry to someone, and if it is impossible to say sorry to someone and really resolve this conflict in the physical form, then you can do it on the emotional form, like you just write them a letter and don't send it. But I see that still, I hear from the spirit it would be great for you to actually contact them and say sorry, because they will also say sorry to you, and you won't need to give any more of your energy to this fight mode. And with this card service, I think what can also help you is being there for others, being in service for others. Remember that it's not always about our selfish gains. When you help others, you will eventually help yourself. And I also see that there are some people, maybe your angels, maybe your loved ones, but they love you a lot. And just know that you are important, and your presence here is important. You might not be the superstar, even though you can if you really want, right? But still, even if you just be yourself and not do anything else, you're gonna create a big impact just by being. I know maybe some of you needed to hear this. All right. So now we're gonna see what opportunity is getting ready to emerge for you. Well, we see here a new romantic cycle begins. With this card, what I see is that there can be, for a couple of you, it's about actual relationships. If you are single, then there might be new partnership in a romantic way are coming to you. For others of you who are already in a relationship, then I see that your relationships are actually becoming healthier, and they are moving to new level. Also, if you are really not interested in love at all, then that can be about some business partners. New business partners are coming your way, and creating a stable union together. So this is a really great card. And just the only thing that I want to let you know here is that focus on, yes, of course, focusing on ourselves is so important, but the ego can let us make decisions that are kind of selfish, and it's not even for us. These decisions, choices we make are not even like for our greatest good. It's just for our ego's good. And ego operates from a place of fear, right? So I see that it would be great if you think about other people too before taking any action or making any choice. And I know, like, for myself, it can be really hard, because I think that people might be using my energy, and especially if you're an empath, it's quite hard to discern yourself. but we all learn, right? I feel like we all learning, and maybe you can actually step into the place where you have greater energetic boundaries. Even you are very sensitive to other people. All right, then I also see this card perception. So definitely, maybe you might have something might emerge to you, but it will be everything you want, but maybe in a different, it might be wrapped differently. But remember that yes, of course, appearance is really important, but I feel like what your soul really feels is more important. And I think this thing that is coming your way, it will be an actual gem. This emerald, some type of gem here, is very beautiful. And this girl is walking her garden, and she found the door and she walked in, and she found that it's about perception. It's really about perception. I'm also sorry for this emergency card that is just going there. But yeah, I feel like what is coming in your way, and I think this actually some type of person is coming your way. This opportunity is about some type of person, and it's gonna be a gem. This person is a gem. And with this also cards here, we got swords and wands, both aces. I see that the opportunity for you presented here. Really like opportunity for you to break out or cut the cords with the past and step into something that your heart really feels passionate about. Also see that there can be some new realization coming your way and a new type of energy coming your way where you're feeling more passionate, more ambitious, more in your own power. If you've been feeling like you procrastinating or not feeling very excited about your work, I see that might be changed in the future, right? This is a part of opportunity that I'm merging for you. And with the last thing that I want to finish this reading with, it's messages from the universe. And this is so beautiful, right? Like the card we have here is new beginning. Maybe you've been in your shadow for some time, but then now the universe wants to let you know that you are having a completely new beginning and you are becoming the light. You've done your work, you've been in the shadow for quite some time, and now you are gonna be granted new life. This is very beautiful. This is really beautiful. And with these cards here, we have codependency. So I see that you're gonna have more self-love for yourself. And if you had some problems in your relationships, maybe you've been codependent on others, or you couldn't really reach this balance, being yourself and not melting in others, either being too much with the person, about the person, or isolating yourself. And it's like you couldn't really be yourself maybe with others and follow your dreams while you are with others. But I see that gonna be more self-love coming in. And with these cards here is that if you've been feeling stagnant and feeling that the things happening outside of your home, outside of your life, then you gonna make a choice. There's gonna be a choice needs to be made here, and I think you're gonna choose the right one. But of course, remember that even if you choose not the right choice, there's nothing wrong with it. We always gonna be redirected back, like our soul calling. That isn't just coming one time in our lifetime. Our soul calling is always present, and you can change your life this moment by making another choice. So, and also I see that you are becoming more beautiful, more ambitious, and again this energy of Wands, it's very passionate, exciting. It's great energy. And that will also help you to achieve your dreams, right? And I see you are becoming very beautiful too, and in your own power. Your solar plexus energy really very healthy on this card here. So yeah, this was your reading. Let me know in the comments below whether it resonated or not. I wish you have a beautiful day or peaceful night of sleep ahead, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.